Alright everybody, today we got Gracie Abrams, Daughter from Hell. I have no idea really what to expect for this album. I'm not sure if she's going in a new direction or what's going on. I haven't heard no singles. The only Gracie Abrams I've heard, which is Good Riddance and The Story of Us, which those two albums were pretty freaking good, especially The Story of Us. I really love that album. And that was only about a handful of months ago that I first heard Gracie Abrams, so this should be exciting. My first ever Gracie Abrams album that I'm on time for. But with that said, if you enjoy the content, please consider signing up to the Patreon. The sole reason why I'm able to continue to make content, but honestly just you being here really means a lot to me. Now, with all that said, without further ado, let's get into the reaction. Okay, we got track 1, which is Hit the Wall.
I'm a crack in the pavement, I'm a slip knot. I'm afraid that my fortress is a glass box. I should know what I'm playing, but I forgot. Felt good for a day, but that stopped. And I once saw clearly, but it's bloodshot. And I want you so badly, but I close off. Like I thought we'd get married, but I guess not. Now you can watch me hit the wall. Hit the wall, I just hit the wall.
Oh, nice.
Not a problem you can solve.
Nice melody.
Weighing the cost impossible.
Again.
I hit the wall, I hit the wall. I try to be violent, but I get caught.
Oh.
A room full of doctors and an ink blot.
I like this one.
Drawn into headlights, I have a blind spot. Pull over and wait for too long. I wanna be stable, but I do care.
I like this a lot.
I use and I'm able, I downgrade. I barely deserve it if you do stay. I wish you would anyway, but I hit the wall. I just
hit the wall.
I'm not a problem you can solve. Weighing the cost impossible. I hit the wall, I hit the wall. The case you playing in the hallway, hallucinations that I downplay.
Okay, I love this song a lot. I hit the wall. I love the melody choice for that specific section, and just her singing style is very much raspy, but it's a good raspy though. You feel more emotion. It feels a lot more raw and authentic. Not to say that anybody who doesn't sound raspy is not those things, but when it comes to her and her style of songwriting, pairing that with the slight raspiness, putting it together really just gives you this very heartfelt and very just like strong feeling sadness to her that she just has to her.
I'm numb till I'm aching for the sharp pain. Watch my blade ricochet. Funny, ain't it? Flashbacks of my life. What a waste of what a shame at night. Face to face with every girl that I try to play. Sooner or later you'll find out I live in a pattern of breakdowns. You'll bend to my
She's
side,
very honest too.
it's so loud, and then you'll lose me to the crowd. Hit the wall, I just hit the wall. I'm not a problem
You can solve.
Hit the wall, I just
Oh, Aaron's on here. Okay, that makes sense. Shout out to Aaron, man. Shout out to Aaron Dessner. Look, Hit the Wall is a tremendous song. I like that for the opening. Does she have a little synopsis in here about Hit the Wall? Because that'll be interesting to read. So the thing about Gracie Abrams is she's really hard to react to on a first listen or a first reaction type video just because there's a lot of substance in her lyrics. So I find myself when I'm reacting to her albums, I get a lot of stuff wrong. And then when I listen to it on the second or third, fourth listen, I'm learning a lot more, and the lyrics just hit a lot deeper, and they're a lot more vivid too. So she starts off the song, "I'm a crack in the pavement, I'm a slip knot, I'm afraid that my fortress is a glass box." That is very, very descriptive. And as she goes on and on and on, and once I saw it clearly, but it's bloodshot. Her choice of words and just the way she describes things is pretty uniquely her. And I really do enjoy her songwriting, especially when she's in this mode. Kind of like in the Story of Us type aspect or realm of music. I did like Good Riddance, but it was also its own kind of style, which was pretty good. But for a more enjoyable, well, I shouldn't use those choice of words. For a more replayable album, I like The Story of Us a lot. So if she has this album be in a continuation of that, that would be really nice. But track 2 is Death Wish. Actually, my manager texted me, so I should probably text him back. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, I got a life outside of YouTube, and unfortunately, I'm not able to make as much videos as I really want to. But we got the work life over here.
You love your time machine, your power trips and diamond rings, the walls you built on teenage dreams, the well you dug for sinking things, your words to kill her.
You see how descriptive she is?
Not feel anything at all. But how'd you get so bulletproof? You trade your time for inside truth, trade your time for any clue of what to do or not to do. Hate to say it's nothing new, aside from those few girls you keep around. How will it end? How long will you give me? Till you twist the knife with a smile while you kill me. Then you ask me to dance if there's someone around. You don't look the same when I look at you now.
You see, even those choice of words, till you twist the knife with a smile while you kill me, then you ask me to dance if there's someone around. Oof. I really love the instrumental too.
Honey pie, you're haunting me. I fell for your faux fantasy. You poured the wine, there's poison in it. Disregard my disposition. Proof is in the subtle things. Your eggshell floor is splintering now.
Like, you hear the shit that she's saying.
And it freaks me out. I'm old enough to know you as a gateway drug. You're everything I'll never be. You live to look for enemies. I have to bet that's lonely. Could leave you with an empty house. Twist the knife with a smile while you kill me. Then you ask me to dance if there's someone around. You don't look the same when I look at you now. And I used to pretend
I like
that it didn't
the different layers of her voice right here.
You're light of a million suns burst through people and bridges and cities till ash covers ground. A breath of your air is a death wish, and you're forcing my hand, but I'm a drop in your ocean. I ruined your plans with some grand self-promotion. The second you figured that I figured you out. Now you look away when I look at you now. Look at you now.
When I listen to Gracie Abrams, I think about moments in my life, and I I create this delusion to myself that they're worse than they was. I create this delusion that those moments were worse than they were. Because the way she speaks about stuff and describes things is almost like cinematic in terms of it's almost as if you're watching a movie and you're watching like a murder be done, but it's very gory. You know when people tell a story but they're adding sauce to the story? It's like that, but not in a bad way. It's more so like, holy shit. Wow. You went there. That's very vulnerable. That's very honest. That's it's so crazy. And again, it's really hard to do a first reaction to Gracie Abrams because your eggshell floor is splintering now. How am I gonna break that down off the first time me listening to it? And it freaks me out. I'm old enough to know you as a gateway drug. You're everything I'll never be. You live to look for enemies. I have to be that. Golly. It's too early in the day for this, man. I should have reacted to this in the nighttime. Oh, that would have been bad, though. I would have been probably in the corner crying. But so far, I'm really liking this. Like, in all seriousness, this is the realm of Gracie Evans that I really enjoy. I like her in this kind of style of music with Aaron. I think they are a great dynamic duo. So if this continues to be this way, I'm here for it. Track 3 is The Knife. Even the titles is crazy.
I'm living with a knife in my side. I'm gonna take it for a joyride. You left when you gave it. What criminal trading? A sorry curse.
I'm living with a knife in my side. I'm gonna take it for a. Wow. That's a nice way. That's a crazy way of saying that I'm living with the pain right now.
And they're daring me to pull it out all. Probably keep it for a lifetime. I'll probably name it, then care for and claim it. That's how it works. When you go,
Oh,
my life in
everybody.
the worst way, right at the wrong time when I'd have followed you blind.
Hands in the sky, lighters in the sky. Let's go.
And then I'll go out of my
Nice
mind,
melody.
shifting my weight over the cliffside, taking my chances, rolling the dice. This should be the last time.
Oh,
Be the last
wow.
time.
Do.
Should be the last time. Should be the last time. And now I'm living with the ghost you like. You're riding shotgun on my long drives. It's your destination, your radio station, your song rehearsed. They're daring me to kick you right out. I'll probably feel you till I die, but I'll never face you or ever replace you. It doesn't work.
Oh my God, this is an amazing track.
'Cause you go, ruin my
Nice.
life, flatten my days and wrecking my nights. I'll be here.
Lighters in the sky, everybody. I want to see you. Everybody say fuck Mike's out there.
I'll go out of my mind, banging my cage and crossing the line. I'll never get out if I never try. This should be the last time.
Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
Should be the last time. We know it won't win. Holding court from your pedestal. Can you come down, showing no remorse? You're impossible. I was strong before I got knocked down. won't be the last time.
Awesome, man. Awesome. I love that song a lot. And the last song, the last lyric was, "This won't be the last time." Come on, we all know it's not gonna be the last time. We've all been there. Oh my god. Na 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 na. Oh my god. That was crazy. That was so crazy. I love that song. It's probably my favorite one so far. Even though the track one was crazy too. Ah, I mean, it had to go insane due to the fact if she starts off the song, "I'm living with a knife in my side. I'm gonna take it for a joyride," and then later on she says, everybody's telling her to pull out the, but she's not going to though, because oh my god. Okay, we've all been there. I've been oversharing too much about my own life recently, and I don't want to do it this video, but it might lead me to. Whoo, the dare me to kick you out. I'll probably feel you till I die. I'll never face you ever or replace you. What? What? Okay, let's move on, because wow, that was hard hitting. Again, the songwriting is just deeply felt, like deeply felt. Like, it's a piercing feeling. And then you listen to her instrumentals, her production, they get you where she wants to take you. Track 4 is "Daughter from Hell."
I was a pill, you swallowed me down. They say that I got your mouth. Daughter from hell, hungry and loud. You made me a player, you lent me your life somehow. And I want your patience, I want your grace, I want your sugar. I wanna say how much I owe you. I've loved your shoulder. Man on the stones, a rosemary cloud. You talk to the trees out loud. Both of your hands, you held up our house. Down to my bones, I hope that I make you cry. And I want your metal, I
You knew
want
she was gonna bring in an acoustic guitar at some point.
I want your courage. And I wanna say how much I owe you. I've loved your shoulder.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, the layered guitars is phenomenal. Oh, I heard that little drum at the beginning.
I
Now, for that song, Daughter from Hell, that one was a pretty solid song. What I really like about it the most was, I might be a little bit biased because I play guitar, but it was the layered guitars. I knew eventually she was going to bring in an acoustic guitar. She always has an acoustic guitar in the tuck. I knew eventually it was going to come through. It came towards the midway section of the track, but having the different layered guitars as well as her layered vocals really allowed for you to get kind of lost and mesmerized. So it feels like you're stuck in this loop, and then you're hearing her kind of narrate you through this kind of despair and utter sadness and just this kind of coming of realization. It's just and even to have like this cover art and her looking the way that she looks, just even the packaging of this album is like, oh man, we're gonna be in the corner right now. It's gonna it's insane to really get through a whole Gracie Abrams album without feeling some sort of like, damn. But Daughter from Hell, pretty solid track. I would prefer to have it as a track 2 or before The Knife, because The Knife was so crazy and it's so different too. For sequencing purposes, I would like to have it before The Knife. My personal opinion though. Track 5 is Look at My Life.
How long have I got in the hot light till the shine rust? I've been thinking through the hard stuff over light drugs like every night. No, you don't need to come over, cause the crowd please, and I'm tired. Slowly morphed into a poser, barely know her anymore. Do I look high functioning, or is my facade crumbling? Oh God, don't actually answer me, Caroline. But oh well, look at my life. Bet you can't tell, but it's kind of a bad time. A new spiral every night, bawling my eyes out. No, but I'm so fine. Yeah, I might just shut up and drive. Hope I don't crash and blow out the headlights. My nightmare actualized. Got what I wanted, it doesn't sit right. Just got to the party with the big shots, and the Barbie's empty. Talking till my ears bleed. He's holding the pill.
Golly, dog. As you continue on with the songs, so you want to say one thing, but then she adds other stuff, especially when it comes to different substances and like all these different drugs and references to being high and how she's living. It's so like, damn, I feel for you. I hope you're okay.
Thinks that I should take one, but I'll raise him to the whole bunch. Kidding, God, he thinks I'm stupid. What it got punched, but then we go downtown. There's no medicine I'd spit out if it promises slow.
I like how this one has a faster pace to it too.
Don't wanna hear a sound. But oh well, look at my life.
But you can't tell, but it's kind of a bad time.
A new spiral every night, bawling my eyes out. No, but I'm so fine. Yeah, I might just shut up and drive. Hope I don't crash and blow out the headlights. My nightmare actualized. Got what I maybe if you're small enough, I'll get away with giving up. I move across the country just to judge myself with just as much.
Oh God. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, she's spitting some crazy shit right now. Oh, all right. So one of the things I wanted to say earlier was anytime an artist brings up the pace of the song and then talks about driving so fast that they might crash, I don't think I've ever heard a song where it wasn't good. Every time an artist does that, it always seems to be fire. And then right here, when she references like moving out of the country and she's still going to judge herself, thinking she thought that would be the answer, but it's not the answer. She's still going to judge herself. Bro, I think, because I'm an overthinker, I always think about myself and I'm like, I want to just move out the country. But what would that change though? I'm still going to be me. I'm still going to have the same like things going on in life, just in a different country. So would moving to a different country really change that stuff? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I do when I'm sitting here. I miss my friends that disappeared and haven't seen them in a year. God, what am I doing here? Oh, look at my life.
But you can't tell, but it's kind of a bad time.
Spiral every night, rolling my eyes out. No, but I'm so fine. Yeah, I might just shut up and drive. Hope I don't crash and blow out the
Okay. If you haven't been able to like that. Again, so she's faster paced Gracie Abrams when she sounds like she's in her headspace just going absolutely berserk, like she's bouncing between the different sides of her head. And the instrumental matches that, the faster pace. Even at times when she brings it down, when she does a little bit of a mixture of that, I gravitate towards that so much. And then as I'm listening to the song, I'm like, oh my gosh, this girl really goes through it. Just to be able to come up with some of this stuff and just kind of deliver it in a way where you just feel the pain and some of the imagery and some of the like comparisons that she has, it's like, whoa, we need to help Gracie out. But maybe she is fine. Maybe she is doing good. And this is just more so like a fictional writing standpoint, but pulling from previous experiences. I have no idea what she goes through in her personal life. Maybe I'm just kind of looking into it too deep. Whatever the case may be, her being sad makes great music. So track 6 is Good Reason. And she got a thanks for knives in this album too.
Took a sharp knife more than once or twice to the heart of this, and you threatened it metaphorically, accidentally. You called me your everything, and the pressure I have to emphasize made our roof cave in, built by idiots, still so earnestly, over carefully. Questions crept back into my head again. That's when I knew suddenly I would be leaving, and neither of us saw it coming. If only I had a good reason.
Oh.
That's when I knew, honestly, you would start bleeding just to cover it up for my feelings. If only you had a good reason.
Oh my god, that drum is so.
Am I thinking straight? Was I meant to stay? You're too nice to me when I tell you things you don't want to hear, like a
Oh my gosh. Not only is she going crazy line by line, like she just keeps building it and building it. The instrumental, you hear the drum, but as soon as the drum hits, she has like this background vocal. It's like, this is perfect.
spend the year over promising, over everything. That's when I knew suddenly you would be grieving. I'm only half sure that I mean it. If only I had a good reason. Oh, but I bet you probably sit there and take it. Well, that only makes me regret it. If only I had a good reason. If only I had a good reason. If only it wasn't bad timing. If only I chose you and not me. If only we leaned into fighting. If only you got disappointed. If only I kept every promise. If only you treated me poorly. If only you didn't adore me. If only you didn't adore me. I knew suddenly I would be leaving, and neither of us saw it coming. If only I had a good reason.
Golly.
It shows you and not me. If only I had a good reason. If only I had a good reason. If only, if only.
Jeez, man. Nah, that song was a good one. One of the greatest things of that song, or her production in general, is how smooth and not too abrupt her percussion is. It's just right. It's a steady pace for most of her songs that you are allowed to just feel. You hear that drum, and then she adds her voice to like with the drum when it hits. Just awesome, man. I was able to close my eyes to that one and just let myself get lost into the music. But yeah, that one she's really taking some accountability in there. She's like, I had to leave, I chose myself, but man, the way you took it, I kind of feel bad about it. Ooh. One thing about her, she's very honest in all frames, at least for the most part, from what I've heard. It doesn't seem like she's too delusional, where she kind of tricks herself into thinking something that's not, at least from what I've heard. I could be very wrong. But yeah, she's gonna give you both sides and she's gonna be real. And that's why I rock with her. But track 7 is Men Like You.
I found out in ways I shouldn't.
That sounds familiar.
You know you could have dropped a line. Time meant something, but to you it didn't.
That sounds like na, na. Na, na, na. That sounds like a different song. I just don't know the name of the song.
How easy then to cast aside. I know men like you live and breathe in shadows. How dare you make me choose between myself and shallow? You think you're being cute, it only leaves me hollow. Girl, I know men like you set me up. Your game for losing.
Girl, I know men like you. She's, oh shit, that was something that I wasn't expecting.
You did it for the storyline. If all you ever wanted was a golden ticket, you could have just said it. It would have saved me time. I know men like you. You live and breathe in shadows. You'll find someone to use. Go make yourself the hero. If I can tell the truth, well, all you are is shallow. Girl, I know men like you. I remember your face, it got distorted somehow. If you're walking my way, I'll ask you turn back around. I remember your name, it sounds
As the
so
song continues on, it gets better and better.
Hard to know what to say when we're 6 feet underground. Aftershock from how you're moving. You're right, you're really blowing minds. Won't you tell me what's the cost then of the ones you're losing? Until you regret it, go on and claim your prize. I know men
at first I was like, this song is it's okay, it's all right, nothing too crazy. As the song progressed and as we got to the midway point of that song, and I heard the bridge, and then I heard the hook again come for the end, I was like, yeah, okay, she got me. And then I found myself singing along. I have the privilege of having the lyrics pulled up, so I'm able to sing along to it. But especially the you, that was pretty bad. I'm so sorry. But the you, that was really nice to hear. There was a, for the most part, I was tracking. And then she said, "Girl, I know men like you." So I think that was like a little bit of a twist, or maybe she was just using it as some other sort of way. I'm trying to like describe it, but I just can't describe it. So hopefully I'm not too wrong. But regardless, I'll look into it a little bit later today. Um, yeah, it's also different now. Hard to know what it's. I mean, the thing with her is you. It's really hard to kind of grasp her concepts immediately because you have the you got the general sense, but it's like the third or fourth or fifth listen where it really hits you, and then when it hits you, it just cuts even deeper, and it's just like, whoa, Gracie, what headspace were you in, you know? And I'm listening to this, I'm just like, oh my god. But for some reason, I'm happy as hell right now. Life is good, but I like listening to sad music. I don't know, things are just insane. But track 8 is Sober.
Sober, we're not really, but we once were. You perch right upon my shoulder. You tell me go to hell. Laughing, and we're teary, but we're laughing. I've been fine, yeah, thanks for asking. You've been just as well. And I think in time or another life, under yellow light, you would move your face just closer. I'd blame it on the high, kiss and then we'd sigh, kiss again and say come over. God said when you held my hair, from across the room, I wish you'd read my mind, you turn me see-through. Can't you tell? But I think in time or another life, we would know we're right. I would move my face just closer. I blame it on the night.
I'm listening to her imagery right now. I feel like I can see this movie play out in my head. Her ad-libs in the back are amazing.
Kiss again and say come over. Come over.
But that was one of those songs where you close your eyes and it feels like you're watching a movie with your eyes closed. Especially the hook. Yeah. That was one of those songs that I wasn't even here. And she repeats it enough times. So even if you don't like the hook the first time, I actually liked this hook the first time. But even if you didn't, the way she repeats it and just adds like the slightest variation as the song progresses, you can't help to eventually da na 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 na. I blame it on the high kiss and we sigh, kiss again, say come over. Ooh, come over. You just can't help but just to lose yourself and get lost to it. Bro, I feel like I sound like a broken record. I mean, she's still tackling similar themes that she's tackled in previous songs, but to be able to do it in a variation when it comes to more so her songwriting side of things, usually when it comes to variation, it's usually the production that changes, or maybe just the overall sound. With her, it's more so her lyrics and her writing. So it's to constantly continue coming up with new stuff like this. She's a great writer, man. She's a really great writer. It kind of makes me wonder, like, what if she went into a different genre and took this songwriting somewhere else? That would be wild. Like, imagine she just went into a different. Well, imagine she stayed in pop as well, but did a poppier, brighter sound. How would that be like? But I'm talking about exaggerated though. Anyways, track 9 is "Broke My Heart."
All your things, one box, one day without warning. You woke up, changed, and told me. When you think back, there's signs. You call tiny breaks over time. We got here slowly. How could I know you and not have a clue? No difference to you, but you just broke my heart. Every shape that we made into the bonfire. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, it almost all went dark. But I'm gonna carry the pain for my whole life. Morning comes in waves, so black claim that you tried to save us, but I don't think so. You claim that you're so sad. I'd rather get hit by a train than have to let go. Shine a light on it, give me a clue. No difference to you, but you just broke my heart. Pictures ripped out of the frames into the bonfire. But I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Like right now, I'm picturing a movie where they've just broken up and they're just going, each person's going crazy, but the woman's taking it a lot harder. The bonfire, the pictures, you see that stuff. Oh, I just fucked it up. I'm sorry.
Be a clue, no difference to you, but you just broke my heart. Pictures ripped out of the frames into the bonfire. But I'm gonna tell you the truth, it almost all went dark. But I'm gonna carry the pain.
Their backgrounds are subtle, man. I like them. Like right there.
Doesn't make sense. God, I feel insane, 'cause you look at me like a stranger, but you know me. How could you treat me like nothing to lose? No difference to you, but you just broke my heart. Evidence of all our days.
I'm smiling right now, but I'm actually really heartbroken.
And I'm gonna tell
It's
you
crazy.
the truth, it almost all went dark. But I'm gonna carry the pain for my whole life. Not a difference to you, you just broke my heart. I'm gonna carry the pain for my whole life.
The layers of her vocals right here.
You just broke my heart, but I will remember your face for my whole life.
I feel absolutely mentally drained.
Whole life. All my life.
Oof. That one really drained my mental right there. When you talk about being heartbroken, the way she went about it in this track, you felt the anger and the sadness in it. You felt the, you know how when you might be going through a breakup and you feel like some sort of conviction as to some of these feelings you're feeling. You felt that on this song, especially when he said throwing the pictures in the bonfire. Get hit. She would rather get hit by a man. Whew. And the thing about her is that she just keeps going and going and going and adds more and more and more. Cause she can make songs and just stick to one point, and that could be the whole song, and just her expanding on it. It's her that one point expanding on it and using that expansion to make another point and then expand on that one, and then it's just a spider web of a bunch of different emotions and feelings and ways to go about it. This girl, man, this Gracie Abrams. I would really love to know how she is in her personal life in terms of, like, is she okay? I don't know, because you know sometimes the most happiest people can't be the most saddest people, or maybe she's just again fictional writing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. None of my business. Track 10 is Muse. Muse.
Do you hear the sound of our engine fading?
Sounds like she's
really ran it out. Four tires flaming.
so we're going to a jazz feel.
Can't we just hose them down? 'Cause I wanna drive till the morning, till you forget that you're having doubts. Run every light, every warning. Still, if you want, we can have it all.
Oh, I love this. Yeah, I love this.
Once was a rock, I'm your hard place now. And now, you floor it, I choke when you find the ground.
There's a smoothness to this
Me
one
where you've landed,
that makes you just fly through the wind.
don't
I don't know if that makes
thank me
sense.
now.
And again, with the percussion being so smooth,
There's none that close your mouth. I wanna scream till I'm burning up. I want your family to know me now. I'm not, but it seemed more important, love, to you before it all changed somehow.
I like that a lot. That is a nice.
I moved with your tide till it turned around. Round. Still you should know. Oh, I believed every word that you read, every glorified tone by the side of your bed when you swore you'd go right, then you went left instead. How was I supposed to know? Oh, did I miss a sign when you'd answer my call? Like between the lines, did one breath say it all? When you called me naive, did you mean to fall? But it's over now. You're not outside waiting.
This shit just gave me a headache. Oh my gosh.
Guess I slowed you down when you planned on racing. Buckle up, kick me out. I wouldn't fight anybody who tried to tell me you wanted out. Bleed to pulp till I'm bloody.
that track a lot. As soon as I heard it do the no, I was like, oh yeah. But what I mentioned earlier is with the percussion being so smooth, and it stays like that relatively for most of the entire track. Sometimes they'll add a little bit more dynamics, which is a little bit more in your ear. You can hear it a little bit louder, but for the most part, pretty steady pace. It's the contrast of just the smoothness of the song and her intensity of what she's saying and the actions in her words and the story. That intensity and that contrast in comparison to how smooth the song is that shit just bothers my brain, and it's trying to compute two different things. It's like, what? And then you also bring in like your own personal memories to this, and you're like, what, man. All right, track 11 is Mini Bar.
I'm at the party, mini bar. Came here alone, bet you can't tell. I'll eat the cake and the caviar. Break down the door like a bombshell. I'll start the bit, then I take it too far. Might second guess it, but oh well. I'm with the girls and the gossipers. Oh, and they're loud, I'm mellow. And I'm gone, but hello. Pedal to the metal, think I'm high and everybody knows. But I'm always subtle.
Is she always high?
Causing trouble. Hate to burst your bubble. I feel weird, I think I'm gonna go. I'm at the corner, mini mart. Got 50 bucks and a brain cell. Someone perceived me kinda scarred. Left empty-handed, but oh well. I took the train and I took it too far. Past my house and the motel. I miss the girls and the gossipers. Oh, and they're loud, I'm mellow. And I'm gone, but hello. Pedal to the metal, think I'm high and everybody knows. But I'm always subtle when I'm causing trouble. Hate to burst your bubble, I feel weird, I think I'm gonna go. I'm at the party, is it just me?
It's okay, bro. I'm not the biggest fan of the song.
Someone's looking lonely, looking like me, I think I know her name. I'm at the party, is it just me, or do you feel insane? Someone's looking lonely, looking like me, I think I know her. And I'm loud, I'm mellow, and I'm gone, but hello. Pedal to the metal, think I'm high and everybody knows. But I'm always subtle when I'm causing trouble. Hate to burst your bubble, I feel weird, I think I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the song. It's okay. It's not bad. It was just, it didn't do nothing for me. It was a pretty shorter track in comparison to what we've heard recently. A lot of the tracks are 3 to 4 minutes, almost 5. This one was just 2 minutes on the dot, so it kind of served as an interlude. I'm not going to look too much into that, but I kind of know myself to know that it's not going to be one of those songs where I'm going to be replaying it often. But yeah, just not for me. But track 12 is Imaginary Friend.
I felt you in the morning in the kitchen, and it spooked me 'cause you weren't there. Thought I heard you, so I stopped and really listened. You said something wasn't fair. So I stopped and filled the gaps. I'm sorry, but I have to ask if you could do me just a little favor. I'll return it later, promise not to laugh. I talk to you, you don't talk back, 'cause you're a figment of my imagination. Man, I fucking hate it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You don't know even half of what you're missing. I'm cool now if you even care.
There's a lot of cool stuff in this instrumental.
Do you remember all the shit I broke while I fixed it? Kick your shoes off, go and leave on by the stairs, but you don't. So I stop and fill the gaps. I'm sorry, but I have to ask if you could do me just a little favor. Tell me I'm no failure, promise not to laugh. I got it wrong, let's run it back. Don't be a figment of my imagination, but you are and fucking hate it. Oh, oh, is it me or is it so hot? Oh, oh, is it time to take our clothes off? Oh, oh, and is it wrong I'm thinking this thought? Oh, oh, well, I felt you in the morning in the kitchen, but you were unaware.
Yeah, that was a different take on this one. That was interesting, the way she kind of went about that with the imaginary friend. I didn't want you to be a figment of my imagination, but you were. I was like, oh, okay. But I was really so I know my reaction probably didn't show too much, but I was really kind of hung up on just the cool stuff in the instrumental that was going on. There was a lot of stuff that was in and out that was very short-lived, but it was there. And then I was still listening to the lyrics, but I was kind of trying to find this balance of listening to the two of them. I was able to get a good sense of both, but man, there was like a lot of cool little stuff in there. It was very, very low though. But I guess that's kind of like the beauty of music. If you can hear it, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that was a really good song. I know my reaction didn't really show it, but I was just trying to like really focus in on that one. But track 13 is Afflictions.
You hold my hand through turbulence, you sugarcoat the oxygen. My lungs are full, I'm sick again. I feel you coming on. You never simply talk to me, you tell the truth about everything. Of all of your afflictions, that is my favorite one. Oh, well, it's turning out I'm better when, oh, when you stop and stick around. I'll go anywhere you want, but then again, I like this house. You used to be a mystery, a bruise, you left an injury. You thought you lived for suffering, but thank God.
That's a Gracie Abrams signature. Start off slow and build it up, but in her unique way though.
Sugarcoat the oxygen. My lungs are full, I'm sick again. I feel you.
You know, speaking about lungs, we got like the Canadian wildfires coming into the States. Everybody's lungs are cooked right now. Can't breathe outside.
When you stop and stick around, I'll go anywhere you want, but then again, well, I like this house. Oh, I was burning out, but then you said, oh, you should leave the light on. I'll go if you ask me to, but then again, don't drop me off. Don't drop
Yeah, that song was it was all right, man. I found myself grooving to it for a little bit, but I think it kind of dragged on a little bit too much. It was she was repeating a good amount of it. I feel like she's made this song before in her other two albums that, especially even on this one, where it was similar subject matter. So I didn't get anything new out of it. And coming off with some of the other tracks, I just felt like this one kind of a little bit fillerish, slightly. You know what I'm saying? Maybe with a few more listens, I'll enjoy it a little bit more. But this is a longer album. Well, not in terms of runtime, but in terms of like number of tracks. So I don't know. It was all right to me. I didn't really find anything in there where I was like, oh man. But track 14 is humming.
Humid fall, your midnight call, sweet pool of sweat on skin. Sharing smoke and diet coke, the bed we're sleeping in. Suddenly you turn to me while chewing on your lips.
Lettering in the voice was nice. That was good.
Bluish smile, so juvenile, but then we start to kiss. And I wake up, what a beautiful dream. When you get so close, you can taste it, but it's not real. Just an hour of relief till my eyes adjust to the lighting. I'd re-gift my loneliness. My brain half melted down. All that weed from 17 has caught up to me now. Every kid I grew up with has lost their childhood house.
Damn. Oof.
No way
I actually thought about that not so long ago.
sense of it. It's why I'm making sound. Let me wake up from this horrible dream where what feels true is nothing, and there's no one at the top to believe. What a way to feel in your 20s. Do we stay numb? But you can't when you see how they all get off on our grieving.
No, she's going crazy with this track.
Don't know love, how to live in extremes, but we're made to try through humming.
Now this track is pretty hard hitting. And then of course she's doing the humming.
I'm convinced our sinking ship will sing as it goes down. Haunting hymns keep echoing after we're in the ground. And I'll wake up to this horrible scene where they left us out here for drowning. And it's our blood on their hands, never clean, never clean, never clean, never clean, never. Never
What the wow. I'm that shit just like smacked me. I'm listening to her it starts off one way, and then I'm trying to describe the way that she kind of went about that track. So she did it in a way, it's almost like, no pun intended, like folklore in a sense, the way she kind of went about it. Am I? One of the first hard hitting lines was she's talking about how everybody in her childhood no longer lives in their childhood house, and I thought about that actually recently because I passed by one of my the childhood home, and realizing like some of my childhood friends no longer live in this neighborhood as well. And so when I heard that, I'm like, wow, that just happened to me recently. But she keeps going on, and the imagery of the blood and just drowning, and it's like, whoa. But it's the way in how she made it sound like folklore that was really intriguing about that track. So towards the end of the song, I'm just like, what the fuck? That was wow. And then the humming side, that was criminal to put it towards the end of the album. That one needs to be a little bit higher. That one needs a little bit more love. That one needs a little bit more love. But track 15 is What If It's Right. I don't know who Marcus Mumford is. I don't think you can listen to Gracie Abrams in the morning. Because did you even try to have a good day, you know? You really get into some very deep thought.
I clean her hair in your shirt. I'm a dark figure who left kinder words by the door, by the cold river it bends. But I won't, like a stone, and I'll sink when I'm alone. Head where it hurts, where you know you can reach me like a dog on your floor. We both swore to go easy, but we won't. It's a sick undertone. I'm a knife cut to the bone.
I like how his voice is lower in volume as well.
This could be the wrong thing. What if it's right?
Now it's slightly higher, which is good.
So why are we leaving? But is it the wrong thing? What if it's right? What if it's right?
That guitar is very just like mesmerizing.
Look in my eyes when I speak, when I scream. How do you not even hear anything? Built a fort, swallow the key, and I've bled through my knees. Hard to beg or to believe. Time, funny boy, funny. I felt like a joke. Half my life through the noise, silent cries, evidence shows. Cunning.
I like how they're singing together for almost the entirety of the track.
This could be the wrong thing. What if it's right? What are we even doing? But is it the wrong thing? But what if it's right? What if it's right?
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. That is amazing.
Soft on my skin, where you land at the end of our days. I might break you, but you broke me back all the same. Slow decay, ain't it sad sharing this stage? Soft on your skin, where I land at the end of our days. I know you better than anything, know me the same. Heaven's gate, will you please make it okay? This could be the wrong thing.
Yeah, I'm really playing this song.
But what if it's right? Then why are we leaving? But is it the wrong thing? What if it's right? This could be the wrong thing. What if it's right? The one I believe in. But is it the wrong thing? But what if it's right? What if it's right? What if it's right?
Listen, that's one of those tracks where I don't really gotta say too much. I love that song a lot. Da-na-na-na-na. My first time hearing Marcus Mumford, and they sing majority of that track together, which I think is a really great idea. He kind of started. He came in and his voice was a little bit lower in volume, and then they brought him up a little bit in terms of volume again, not in terms of like the level of his notes. But yeah, that was great, and the melody choice is really amazing. But the strings on there, very repetitive, but it needed to do that, and they mirrored each other, the melody of the guitar and the voice. Man, yes, yes. Some of the greatest songs we get towards the bottom of the album, you need to bring them up higher because I don't want this to go underrated. I don't know how her fan base feels about some of these songs. Listen, me, what if it's right? And they held it on. That was fire. Track 16 is Cold Goodbyes.
Bottle on the table. I'm not always kind. Wrote a note addressed to no one. Left for somebody to find.
Her voice is a lot more.
Wish we tried to hold her.
Definitely.
Should have kept an open line. I'm imagining again. It's past my bedtime. I know better than cold goodbyes. I still make believe them sometimes. Look at all these people. Do I have to play tonight? Used to know what landed well for me, but now it's hard to find. In the hay I am the needle. There's 100 blinking eyes, proving cities are for lonely deer in headlights. I
Jesus.
come up for air too few times. I can't get it right, can I? And you don't mean to bother, but there's something on my face. It's the subtlest expression. I should change it just in case. The questioning starts coming in half-hearted show of faith. Now the aliens are asking if I'm okay.
I've been wondering that the whole album.
I am far out, I'm by the shoreline. I live there in my spare time. I know better than cold goodbyes. I still make believe them sometimes.
It's interesting, man. The make believe line, because some of this album, or a good portion of it, has a oh no. Okay, that is pretty freaky. It's a little bit scary. Oh, why did it get bigger? What the hell? Yeah, most of this album, there's like themes of just her imagination, just picturing things and it not really being there, and just even just like make believe stuff. Like she has that a lot in this album. But it's still covering other things, but the way she went about it for the songwriting aspect of this one, it's improved. But she was already a really good writer. So It also kind of follows a little bit more of the Story of Us, but strip away any brightness you got from Story of Us, and just kind of any more despair and suffering and emotional scars. Amplify that for this album. That's kind of what I would describe this one. I feel like a good portion of the first half has a little bit more of something that you could kind of get lost to and catch a vibe, even though I hate that phrase. But as you get towards the end, the second half of the album, you're really forced to sit in a corner and just think a lot more. And when it comes to Gracie Abrams, I don't think I can personally listen to her music off the wake up because that would really fuck up my day. But to be able to do that and have such this emotional, deep album where it really resonates with somebody, even if how descriptive she is, that is a talent in itself. Because mind you, the way she's writing, it's so descriptive. At times, very much from her personal experience, I'm assuming. So to be able to have others connect with it, at least for me, I can only speak for myself. And sometimes when people tell a story, they're adding sauce to it. There's this delusion to it, and even they believe kind of like their own lies. It kind of, I don't know why this album kind of helps people in that field or in that kind of mind state of thinking. It's insane. I'm not gonna be able to understand this on the first listen just because it's a lot to digest, especially emotionally, let alone songwriting wise. And when it comes to production, I like her more stripped back way of doing things, feeling the instrumental rather than the instrumental taking over these songs. That is a good way for her to really showcase her songwriting. Again, her voice, she's not Whitney Houston, but she does a really great job of creating this overall kind of feeling of feeling whatever she wants you to feel. All that heartbreak, all that sadness, all that at times pretty solid feelings, and other times some very crazy delusion. She definitely talks about a lot of her own personal relationships. She's talking about kind of what's going on through her age. Again, through listening through her albums, her references to her use of recreational products, I would say. I don't judge her at all, but at the same time, when I listen to her and I see how she kind of uses that to cope, sometimes I'm like, "Are you okay? Do you need a hug?" It's just the empath in me. But overall, man, a very good album. An album that really drained me mentally, and I feel like I need to go just kind of like lay down and look at the ceiling for a bit, or maybe even see the sun, so I can kind of get away from not feeling so sad right now, especially with the way the album ended. But yeah, I really enjoy that listen. Gracie Abrams has become an artist that I definitely admire, and I do really enjoy her music. Good Riddance is just a little bit too much for me. I was listening to it for a good while, but then it got to a point where, man, I'm just trying to have a good day. And the Story of Us, I mentioned that album a lot. It's just a really good album, but it has a little bit of a brighter feel. This one, I feel like it has a good balance of the two, and also showing some evolution in her, which I look forward to listening to it again. Anyways, that's all I really got for y'all. Until next time, catch you in the next one.